I got to ask you, we talked about Mount Rushmores. We done picture Mount Rushmores. There's a new kid on the block, Paul Skenes. I got to ask you, man, just as a guy who you watch a lot of film, what have you seen from him and just how quickly he's come in and just been able to dominate?
Well, I mean, the first thing you see is stuff. You know, he's throwing 99 to 102. You know, for however long he's out there. You know, 90 pitches, 100. I mean, the stuff just kind of, you know, to me, he's a lot like Strasburg when he first came up. You know, everybody was, you know, it was kind of like must-watch TV on his start days when he first came up. And that's kind of what he's been. You know, to start the All-Star game first year in the big leagues is pretty sweet. You know, it doesn't get much higher than that. So, you know, he's an LSU guy too, so I'm always rooting for him. You know, go Tigers. So, you know, I think he'll be in the league for a long time, yeah.
So that was my next question because you are a Tiger. Let's see, Bregman. We go down and list the guys yourself. Josh Smith is a Tiger. You got Skenes. If you did a Mount Rushmore for LSU baseball, who's the four? You can put yourself in there if you want to.
Okay, well, first you got to go Ben McDonald. If you look up Ben McDonald's career at LSU, incredible. Number one pick in '89, Golden Spikes Award winner. Just, you know, the GOAT of college baseball pitching. So he's got to be there. I'm going Aaron Nola. He's got to be on there. I'm also going, geez, man, there's so many good players who have been there. Geez, here's a tough one. I'm going to go Bregman. Bregman's been really good. That's three right now. I'm going to go Skip Bertman. I'm going to go Skip Bertman. Not a player, but absolute legend, LSU legend. Man, I'm gonna go DJ LeMahieu. DJ LeMahieu, national champion. Was only there for 2 years, but really good when he was at LSU.
You know, I gotta ask you, just back to the LSU thing. You know, when you think about the SEC, people always talk football. But can you talk about the competitive nature of baseball in SEC? Because I think that that's something that doesn't get talked about a lot as well.
Yeah, I mean, when I was in the SEC, you know, we always thought that was the best league for baseball in the country, and I think it stands true. The Pac-10 was really good for a couple years there, but the SEC is just, I think the SEC from an attendance standpoint, every ballpark you go to is going to be at least 8,000 people to come watch you. And then you're going to places like LSU that are 15. Texas A&M is 15 around there. Mississippi State has a brand new stadium. Ole Miss is always a fun place to play. You know, I think if you go to the SEC and do well, I think you can go to the big leagues and succeed.
Last question for me. So, once again, we've done Mount Rushmore. We talked about favorite players. Now I'm going to have you build the perfect picture. This picture has 4 pitches. By all the pitches that you've seen, if I'm building the perfect picture and I tell you to do this, I need 4 pitches from any baseball player past or present. You get a mixture of it's a no line fastball, you know, somebody's curveball, but I need 4 pitches if you were building the perfect picture. What would be the 4 pitches?
Easy. Kerry Wood, curveball. Mariano Rivera, cutter. Dave Steeb, slider. And Randy Johnson, fastball.
Nasty.
Boom.
I like that. Look at him.
That guy's never giving up hits.
There you go.
Kev, I just wanted to talk to you about Colorado and just growing up idolizing a guy like Doc Halladay, Roy Halladay. What was that like for you, and just as well to don the same uniform as him? What has that been like?
Yeah, it's been really cool for me. You know, when Doc passed, I changed my number to 34 to honor him, and I've been lucky to be able to wear that since. And so, you know, every time I get to wear this jersey, knowing that he played for the Blue Jays is something special to me. And, you know, he grew up 30 minutes from me in Denver, so he was a guy that, you know, kind of showed me that I could do it. And, you know, he wasn't just a big league starting pitcher. He was one of the greatest, of our generation. So, yeah, it's really cool for sure.
I love that. And just for you, we talked about just the favorite pitchers and pitches growing up. Who are some of the players around the league right now that, you like to watch? And is there a favorite splitter as well? Because I know your splitter is your pitch. Is there a favorite splitter other than yours that you like to watch too?
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. Right now, the funnest guy to watch in baseball is Bowden Francis. Because he's almost thrown 2 no-hitters in the last 5 starts. So, that's incredible. So, he's really been must watch baseball. But yeah, there's a lot of young guys in the game right now. I mean, we just faced the Braves. Schwellenbach, I think, is his. I mean, he was a shortstop last year, just started pitching or something, and he's going to be really good. I mean, the pitching in baseball is just getting better and better. I mean, Kumar Rocker, who we're going to see this series, he's got incredible stuff. Baseball is in a really good spot right now. A lot of really young position players that are really exciting to watch. Corbin Carroll, got a really unique swing. He can hit a triple at any at bat, and so in that ballpark too, he can hit a home, in the park home run. So he's exciting to watch. Yeah, I mean, baseball's in a good spot.
And the last one, you mentioned him there, just Bowden. What has that been like to have that front row seat that you mentioned, and what are some of the things that you've been telling him to increase his confidence and some of the gems that you've been giving him?
I haven't had to tell him anything. He's been pitching so well. It's just been so fun to watch a young guy grow in his confidence. Kind of put the naysayers behind him and really, just take this opportunity and run with it. And he's just going out there every 5 days and dominating, and it's you can't really say anything other than that. It's just really fun, and he's the guy that each guy in this clubhouse roots for, and I think he's a guy that if you watch on TV, you're going to root for him too. He kind of has that demeanor, you just want him to do well.